Good morning, class. This video is going to go over your entrance ticket questions and answers. This is the first day's video, and we're going to go over narrative art. You should have just finished watching the What is Narrative Art video, so you already have a general idea of what narrative art is. So, moving on to the first slide. So we're first going to look at the artist Jacob Lawrence. Jacob Lawrence was a famous artist who was born in New Jersey, the state of New Jersey, in 1917. He passed away in the year 2000. He and his mother first moved to Pennsylvania and then to New York's Harlem. Jacob Lawrence's urban life environment greatly influenced how he expressed his feelings as a young African-American man. His work concentrated on African Americans, their struggle, and their history. So his paintings don't show naturalistic detail. While always recognizable, meaning you know what you're seeing, the people and objects are often presented in a flat, abstract way. The stance and attitude of his figures show their strength and their inner feelings. The faces in the painting often look mask-like. Lawrence is concerned with the same. So Jacob Lawrence, again, just to summarize that, is a famous American artist. He depicted everyday life as an African-American man and how he saw the community and the people of those times, their struggles and their successes, just everything, almost like a historical account of what he saw and what he experienced. So that's just an overview of Jacob Lawrence. Now, moving on to narrative art, your first question is, what is narrative art? So your answer to your entrance ticket is that narrative art is art that tells a story about events and ideas. So any artwork that is telling a story is a narrative artwork. So what we want to look at here is, this is an image of one of Jacob Lawrence's paintings. It's called The Shoemaker. It was made in 1945, and we want to know what's the narrative behind the painting, what story is he telling, and you can use the title, the date, and the images to infer a meaning. So that's the second question, what's the narrative behind this painting, to your entrance ticket, and we're just going to investigate that real quick as a class. I'm going to give you just a minute to basically look at this artwork and think about, look at what you think is going on, look what objects are in the background, where is the subject, what is he doing, what is he wearing, look at the sizes and placements of things. Just look at all those things for just a minute. You can actually just pause the video real quick, and then when you unpause it, you can see whether your insight is going to be similar to what I'm going to discuss, or what we'll discuss as a class. All right, so if you just pause the video, I'll just wait a minute for you to take in this artwork. All right, welcome back. You had a chance to look at the artwork and determine what you think the story is behind it. And sometimes people say it looks like someone making pancakes because there's flat objects in the front, almost looks like pancakes on a griddle, like they're being flipped, being made for breakfast. But if you actually look more closely, it is called The Shoemaker. The title is a big hint. So most likely he's making shoes, and that can be reflected by the objects in the background. You see a bunch of shoes hanging on the wall. You see a huge pile of shoes on the table. And I'm assuming what he's making in the front are the soles of the shoes, or some part of the shoe that he's measuring and cutting and or flattening for his product he's making. Also, it was made in 1945. You can see, based on the background of Jacob Lawrence and even like the skin tone, that he's an African-American man. He is the only person in the artwork, which might lead one to understand that he's working by himself. Oops, sorry guys, my alarm just went off. Scared me a little. But going back to the artwork here, just to wrap this up, you can see a man by himself with a huge pile of shoes. Now, do you think that means he's working hard or not hard? He's obviously working pretty hard. I mean, he's doing a lot, and he's doing it all by himself. You don't see any assistants or anyone there helping him. And not only that, by the amount of shoes and him being by himself, but look at the size of his hands. His hands are oddly disproportionate, or much larger than the other parts of his body. And usually large hands will represent strength and hard work, and that's really what I get from this artwork. So if I were to summarize the narrative personally, I would say that this is obviously of an African-American man in 1945. You can even see the date at the bottom. He is making shoes, and he's working very hard. That's the story. It's a very simple story. It's very basic, but there's a lot of elements and a lot of details that went in to making this story so simple and easy for us to understand. So that is today's video. You already know the definition for narrative art. That's right above. And you should also write in what the narrative of this artwork is as we just discussed in class. And hopefully your narrative you came up with was the same as the one that we discussed together. But if not, it's okay. It was just kind of like a little practice activity. But please submit your entrance ticket at the end of this video, answer both questions, and come back to this video if you forget any of the answers. You can always fast forward or replay a segment of the video. All right, I look forward to your submissions and to you getting an easy 2 points for the first day of the unit. All right, bye everyone.